Right, everyone, WeaponCollector here. All right, I'm a bit late tonight. 5 minutes, no, 10 minutes late. Bloody hell. You right, Zed? How you doing? Yeah, I thought I was 5 minutes late. I'm 10 minutes late. What have you been up today, Zed? I can't remember what you said you was doing today. Did you watch a film in the end? So, yeah, I've got the usual feeling I've forgotten to do something because I've been rushing around. Yeah, fuck knows. But I've put that in the microwave, so it's yeah, it's hot at the minute. So I'm gonna have something else first. I'm not gonna have that as my first drink. I don't think this has got the settings on that it's supposed to have. It don't matter. I'm not bothered by that anyway. If it looks, oh, I know what it is. I ain't got that light on. Don't matter. So breathe fire, little flash out, bright out. You right, mate? Yeah. I think you have to go onto the settings thing first. Otherwise, it just comes on without the settings that you set it. I don't know. It don't matter anyway, does it? Still looks all right. Right. If anyone's rewatching this and you want to support the channel, I'm going to run an ad quickly now while I set this up how I want it, because I can't do it before. I have to wait till I'm live to set it up, if that makes sense. So there'll be a 30-second ad. This is how you can support me if you want, because this channel's been completely demonetized and it's my only way of making money, really. So this is how, and it's through PayPal. It's easy. Don't even need to sign up. So I'll see you in about 30 seconds. Right, that's that done. So let's see who's on. Tactical. What time do you call this? Tut. Yeah, 10 minutes late. Ain't Freya Gunner. How you doing, Luke? You right, mate? Carl, how you doing, Carl? You right, mate? I got the itchiest fucking nose again. Tactical D's late as he decided to pre-drinking stream. No, I ain't had nothing yet. Even though I have got a red nose, it makes me look like I have. Smiley, how you doing, mate? Brighto said, like when I previously said, I'm getting better. Well, it's even worse. Is it really? Sorry to hear that, mate. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, I think the settings aren't on this computer. I think you have to go on to because this looks slightly paler tonight. See what that looks like. That's what I had on last time. I had a light on last time. Some shit up here. It's driving me mad. But yeah, I think the settings are off. It don't matter anyway. I can, it don't really matter, does it? Yeah, I do. James said wearing the legendary shirt again. Yeah, got to put that on just so people know what's going on. Carl said long time no. Yeah, you've been working a lot, ain't you, Carl? Was it work that was stopping you? I got the itchiest fucking nose ever. Lord Flashshot said late to stream, itchy nose. Sounds like Mike got into the plant food for stream buzz. Yeah, I got the itchy nose tonight. Which is annoying. It'll fuck off eventually. So, what are you lot all? You drinking anything tonight? I'm going to say what you're all doing. It's pretty obvious what you're doing because you're sat here watching this. Iron Man said, "Oh, Mike, full-blown mullet legend. What are you drinking?" Right, I got a massive selection tonight. Well, not a massive selection, but I got a small bottle of vodka, some sake that I'm going to try, some 70% absinthe, and some vermouth that was left over. Harvey, you right, mate? You said I'm going to sneak out later and smoke weed with my buddy. Is that a good idea? Yes, sounds good to me. Sounds good to me, mate. I only got some tonic water to go with the vodka. Mr. X, how you doing, mate? Carl's drinking cider. Persia said he got the Fosters in. Nice. If people want to join in later, you can. You can join on camera if you want later, if you're up for it. Yeah, we'll see how it goes first. But yeah, people are welcome. But you know me, it takes me a bit to get into it first before I start having people on. I've got everything. Some shit. You can see the amount of stuff I've got up there. I've got 2 glasses. There's bottles. There's these bloody test tubes of fucking absinthe, and yeah. But said now I'm trying to distance myself from all the presents. I feel like you're gonna make it worse. Yeah. Keep away from people that are causing it or anything that's causing it, if that helps. Yeah. My man says he's got 8 cans of Zwywick 5.6 poached lager. Nice, that sounds good. Yeah, I'll be on late tonight as well, so I'll be on here till about 12ish, and then 12:15 I'll carry on in the Wendy house. I've put a proper computer out there now, so yeah, it should be proper decent. Persia says, sounds okay to me, depending on when you might get to see my man cave. Nice one, all right. Earlier or later, then you let me know, Persia, and I'll get you on before it's too late. If it starts coming up for too late to show me, let me know and I'll get you on. You're gonna be having my dad's like proper funeral in 2 weeks' time, so I thought I'd have one drink now. I won't drink till then, and then I'm gonna have a bit of time off, I think, drinking, because I'm just using things as a fucking excuse at the minute. But yeah. Right, I'll get talking in a minute. I've got so much shit going on. I just need to sort this out in this room at the minute. Right, I don't even know where to put things. There's so much fucking shit everywhere. There's the room temperature sake. That's the hot sake, which I'll drink in a minute. It's all right, Harvey. When I say proper funeral, because he died in 2020, and he said 2010 then. 2020 last year, April the 10th last year. And because it was full on corona, we couldn't have a proper funeral. So we've had to wait over a year and a half now to have a proper, you got to have all your family there, haven't you? So finally we can now. But no, I appreciate the sort of condolences and that. Loyalty, he said, have you got any advice for tactical umbrellas, general self-defense pocket stuff people aren't going to get sent down for? Yes, Loyalty. Look on my channel and just put on self-defense. Pretty much 2 days ago, I put a video on about umbrellas and legal carry sticks. I've got loads of ideas for self-defense, because you're not allowed to carry anything for self-defense. Tools that you can carry. Carl said, went out and about, be the grey man. Exactly. That's it, though, isn't it? You do want to be grey man, 100%, isn't it? Yeah, I'll be in the Wendy house later. I've got a proper computer out there and everything now. So I'll even be able to do StreamYard streams. Freddie said, at least he'll be finally at rest. Yeah, exactly, yeah. So we're going to bury his ashes. At the minute, his ashes have been in our front room for a year and a half. Bury his ashes in the local cemetery with all our family that's there, and then have a proper wake, because that was the other thing. We had 12. The original funeral had 12 people there, which I said I won't go on about this all night. It's just the next thing I'm doing in my life, so it's it's the only thing I've got to talk about, really. You know what I mean? If I talk about it now, I won't talk about it later, at least. It always comes up, especially when I'm drunk. I haven't drunk anything yet, by the way. 12 people wasn't even enough for his brothers and sisters and his wife and children, So yeah, couldn't even have his close family there. So yeah, we're gonna have a proper one soon. Iron Man said tactical 8 cans ain't gonna give me a hangover, not unless I open the Jack Daniels as well. Nice. Get it open. Lord Flashshot said, stuck some pink flights on the 15-inch bolts for the YSR9. It's come along nicely. Metallic pink paint turned out good. You'll have to send me a picture of that. I don't know if you did already, did you? Loyalty said, thanks, well, I'll have a watch. Are some of your extra ideas on there as well? Yeah, just put in, if you put in self-defense, actually, there's a whole playlist. Go on playlist, look up self-defense stuff. There's a playlist of all of my videos to do with self-defense stuff. But it's all legal stuff. It's everything on there's legal. Thanks, Carl. Cheers, mate. I appreciate that. And you said respect your dad, mate. Thank you. Yeah, April the 10th, he died of lung cancer. Yeah. In our front room. Yeah. That was due to COVID, really. As I say, I won't go on about this all night, but due to COVID, it meant he had to stay at home, which was sort of a blessing, but sort of a curse at the same time. You know what I mean? But it did mean he got to die in his own house with his family around him. So yeah. But I appreciate that. Thank you. Mother said I go to work tomorrow, which means more dead pigeons. But they weren't nice wood pigeons because you could eat them then, but they're like city pigeons, aren't they? That you don't want to touch. Probably have fag butts in their crop instead of corn. Hello, Saucy. Hello, Jump Sabu. Right, Riggs. Mr. X said, I do a lot of self-defense sticks. There's quite a demand for them. Yeah, I've heard that. I need to get in on that myself, really. Lord Flashshot said, I'll go and take a picture now. Give me 5. But yeah, I never made any of the only things I really make to sell are the crossbow accessories. But everyone's always saying to me, sell some of those sticks. Sell some of those sticks. You know, people love that kind of stuff. Darren, how you doing, mate? Right, so we go then. Cheers. That's a vodka and tonic, that one. Loyalty said, I'll have a look and drop back on. Nice one, mate. Some of the videos are reasonably long, so we might not see you for ages, but there's dedicated videos to stuff that you can legally carry, give you some ideas. Tap said, yeah, that branch stick, I'd buy one. I'll tell you what, Tactical, I'll have a look, see if I've got, I think I've got 1 or 2 more bits of that wood left, so I'll have a look. This is my first drink of the night. I ain't already been pre-drinking. That's watered down tonic. I love a bit of tonic water, you know. But I didn't have enough, so I had to. It was down to about there, so I just topped the rest up with water. But it's actually all right. It takes the fizz out of it a bit because I don't really like fizzy stuff anyway. But still keeps the quinine taste. You're right, Crypta. You know what I said about? Let me just. You know the comment I put on your video earlier about taking your balls out with a knife. That was a joke because I was pretending you meant your actual balls. Fred said tonic water is nice on its own. It is, isn't it? It is quite nice. It's strangely refreshing, but not at the same time. It's bizarre. Mr. X said he collects gadget canes. Yeah, and anyone wondering, I'll be on late tonight. Proper late. You know, maybe 4 o'clock in the morning, depending on how drunk I get. I'll have to try that, Carl. Lemon, just lemon juice. Just lemon juice. All right. Yeah, I'll give that a go one day. I've only got the tonic. I'll tell you what, Carl, at one point, all I used to drink was vodka and water, tap water. But yeah, all right, Crypty, nice to see you on, mate. Tactical said cheers, and here's one to know his dad as well. Respect. Thank you, mate. I appreciate that. Yeah, there you go, Dad. Cheers. He's probably like my mum, though, and Zed. About the drink. Zed said, did you see Matt Easton's videos? I did and I didn't, Zed. I saw it on there, but I haven't watched it. Fred said, I used to drink as a normal drink. Joe said you wasn't fight. No. Hopefully I'll be live streaming at the same time though. And I don't know if I'll risk it, but I might call my next live stream after this one tonight. Tyson Fury versus Wilder live stream or something like that. And then hopefully we might replicate and I'll do it subscribers chat only and no rating up or down. We might be able to replicate Area 51 stream. which had 1,260 people watching. Jim, how are you doing, Jim? And he said, evening, I was fixing machines at McDonald's near you today. Fuck me, a bunch of inbreds. Yes. Yes, you won't catch me going in that fucking shit tip round here, I tell you. The one by Morrison's, if you know them. I think I do. Fuck's sake, Jim, yes. You won't catch me going in the local ones of them, I tell you. Iron Man said, Mike, at least use lemonade. Tap water and vodka is wrong. I'll tell you what, you get barely a hangover if you do. I'll tell you that. It's an acquired taste, I'll tell you. Metallic Reality, how you doing, mate? You have finally made it to a live stream. It's been a while. Yeah, good to see you on, mate. I'll be on late as well. I'll probably be doing, I don't know, maybe 6 or 7 hours tonight, maybe. Saucy said, Mike, can I ask you a question? Yes, you can. It's been deleted. Crypto said, I'm well, Darren just made a new video. Darren said, bitter lemon, nice with vodka. The only stuff I don't like is, you know, I like pure orange juice. You know, like these squash sort of orange squash. That stuff's fucking horrible. But I know you lot ain't on about that anyway. That's all right, Crypto. So I was getting mixed up there, mate. It's all right. So see, I think some of the mods weren't sure where you was going with that comment. So Nick said, "Did you get?" Yes, I did get your email. Nice one, Nick. Yeah, that's good. I've got it, and I may even look online and see if I can find some clips of stuff that I can put together to sort of imitate what's going on. So maybe a clip of some kids running down the street, terrified, and then maybe a clip of a bloke with a katana running down the street. Sounds hilarious. So I won't spoil it. But yeah. Tap water and vodka, no hangover. I'll give it a go. I'll tell you what, it's a mild hangover. You'll still have a bit of a hangover, but it's a very, very mild hangover. It depends what you class as a hangover, though. Because as long as I can get out of bed, just get out of bed, then that's a mild hangover. Because when I used to drink shit like White Lightning, 3 liters of White Lightning and then some, the hangover with that was so bad that the first day you would literally be bedridden for 24 hours to the degree where you couldn't get out of bed and you wouldn't even piss and shit the whole day, where you was just so fucked. You wouldn't get out of bed for 24 hours, and then the hangover would be 3 days long. That's a hangover. As long as I can get out of bed, get some food, and yeah, I can still feel like shit. So yeah, it depends what your class is a hangover. But I find vodka and water hangovers very, very mild. I can get up and do stuff, mild stuff anyway. Like cook a Sunday roast. It's just the hell for me drinking. I don't like drinking on Saturdays because I have to get up on a Sunday and cook a fucking Sunday roast that I don't even like. Got the day off tomorrow though. Although I nearly didn't. I nearly had a right old shit day tomorrow because I was cleaning up the bathroom, accidentally dropped a glass, and they've cracked the fucking sink right the way across in 2 bits. But they can't get a sink till Monday anyway, so they're just gonna. I've just had to duct tape it up just to stop it cracking anymore. So last year's like that's actually a good idea. I could actually get that on here as well. Nick said, "Brilliant. I do wonder what he's doing these days if he's still around." Number Celebration, hopefully buying second-hand United Cutlery Survival Tanto Bowie next week. Love the sawtooth on that bad boy. I think I know what one you mean. That sounds good. Says Harvey Wallbangers are nice, but a bit too easy to drink, if you know what I mean. Yes, yeah, I know what you mean there. Yeah, some drinks. I actually find a vodka and tonic quite like that for me, but you can barely taste. Yeah, a bit too easy, aren't they? Right, Lord Flash, I'll go and have a look at that in a minute. Mother said, what about daily workout motivation? Let me just catch up with the chat and then I'll play that. If anyone needs, bedridden, honestly, bedridden for a day. I love that word. Carl said, vodka never gives a hangover, but rum and whiskey. Yes, Do you know what I've read, Carl? It's darker alcohol gives you a hangover. Clear stuff doesn't, because it's something, I can't remember what it was, esters or something. There's something in the color of the booze that gives you the hangover. And because it's dark, it's not as pure, if that makes sense. Yeah, I've read clear booze gives you less of a hangover. And I think also because you're drinking tonic water or water, you're drinking about a litre of water as well. So you're rehydrating yourself. What Slingshot Warrior? If you search, this is how to find Slingshot Warrior's channel. It's this. Is it one word or two? Is there a gap between the Warrior and Slingshot? Right. Tannins. Maybe it's Tannins. Yeah, DJ, I can't remember at the minute. But the Warrior has 4 R's in it. So it's at WARRR. My man said, Mike, I want to see you wear lederhosen and mullet next Saturday. Don't know about next Saturday. Maybe it's Halloween. Carl's got any dog biscuits. Yeah. Go and watch Carl's latest video. It must have been a full moon, I reckon. Let me just search. I can never remember if Slingshot was one word or two. Because it's hard to find your channel, Slingshot, you know. Even if you search it on Google, it don't come up. Hang on. It's one word. There you go. This is Slingshot Warrior's channel. Slingshot Warrior predominantly features on this channel all the time. If you want any motivation for losing weight, here you go. This is Slingshot Warrior, aka Crypto27.
Okay, dokie. Well, this is my workout routine.
And as I say, the good thing with Slingshot Warrior, he always tells you what's going on in the video.
Oh, that's what we call diarrhea.
No mistaking what's going on in Slingshot's videos. Fuck's sake. Darren said you shouldn't drink too much tonic, Mike. It's bad for the blood. What does it do then? I've never had an issue with it personally. I only drink 1 litre of it about every 2 or 3 weeks, so I don't drink a lot of tonic water. Silent Roy, how you doing, mate? He said, pub in Bradford years ago used to do a cocktail in a pint glass called a Mike Malloy. It was 15 different ingredients. Came out both ends almost the next day. Fuck's sake. I've heard the name Mike Malloy. What is that from? Don't worry about saucy. As I say, I don't mind. It's the mods. I'll tell you what the issue is, because you're a new name, the mods get a bit sort of suspicious in case it's a troll account trying to get people to say things. So that's all it is. They're just trying to do me a favour. My man said, did you take crack Slingshot? I said, fuck, it's a 50k subs for Comedy Factor. Exactly, Carl. Slingshot's a fucking comedy genius, mate. Jim said, if only the diarrhea was in the curl-ups clip. Oh, fuck's sake. Right, Sing. Too much quinine, all right. And then Slingshot's last video is this one.
Yeah. Look at that. It just knocked the dirt out.
I'm swallowing my booze then. Right. I'm going to wash my mouth out a bit of water so I've got a clean palate. And I try this sake. If people want to join in on camera later, you can. Also, you don't have to join in on camera. you can join in with just your icon if you wanted to and speak to me. You don't have to be on camera if you want to join in. He's hilarious, isn't he, Carl? I love Slingshot. Well, I know you do as well. I know you like him. He is very, very, yeah. He is a comedy genius. I need to get some more clips, I think. I think it's literally Comedy Factory. Dan said you should do Lucky Bastard. What's the Lucky Bastard for? What, me with all the booze? Oh. That's well, drinking the sake, you have an excuse for narrow eyes now. Don't say that. But yes. People normally accuse me of being stoned all the time. Mike Malloy was the original Iron Mike. I'll tell you what, actually, Lord Flasher, I could show everyone that crossbow as well if you don't mind. I can do the screen share, can't I? Forget about that. Right, cheers, Zed. Do you know what? That's all right. I don't mind that. I don't know if I could drink loads of it. Do you know what it is very reminiscent of, though? The fucking homebrew I used to make. It's just a sort of flavourless... It's got a little bit of a smell to it. It's like a flavourless, strongish alcohol. Oh, where did you send that, Lord Flasher? I've not got an email there. Oh, Sol, you're right, mate. South Yorkshire military nerd. Sol, you're right, mate. Good. Thank you for telling me. Zing said the quinine stuff is supposed to kill COVID. Sales of tonic water went up last year. Really? Is that true? It's just warm at the minute. I've still got another bit. But yeah, it tastes all right. It's strange. And I'm not pulling the best face, but because it's not really... I wouldn't say it's my kind of drink, if that makes sense. It's very much like my old homebrew, I tell you. The clear stuff I used to make. Dan said, for the beer, Mike, because if you hadn't been... Oh, write that again, Dan. I don't know what that means. Oh, for the beer. Yeah, I get you now. Here you go. Where am I? I can't even find it.
Ooh, lucky bastard.
Are you back on YouTube by yourself? No, can you hear that? Is that someone's brakes or something? I heard it earlier. Fred said, you think I should buy a sit-on mower and make it? Yeah, do it, mate, do it. And then get hold of John's. There's a bloke on here called John's Life, I think. John's Life does that. Sake, I think's all right. I don't think I could drink a whole bottle of it, though. Yeah, it's all right. I may save the other bit, because I'll be honest with you, that had cooled down a bit, but it's hotter than room temperature. So what I might do, I'll save that bit, pour it into there, and then maybe heat it up another... I won't heat it up when I'm drunk. That's a bit dodgy. Maybe I'll heat it up next time. I'll save the other bit and do it properly next time. But that is... This is hotter than room temperature anyway. I put it in the microwave for 30 seconds. That's what they said to do. Sol said, I have to get off soon. I have a girlfriend now. She wants me to call her soon. So if I disappear, that's what... Oh, nice one, Sol. Yeah. Well, congratulations there, mate. So, got any pictures of her on your Instagram? I don't mean that in a weird way, but you know what I mean? Because I know you put pictures on of you and your mate on there, don't you? What was you doing? Oh, yes. He chucked Lucasade all those, you didn't he? Freddie said, if I do, I'd make a YouTube series on it. Yeah, do it, Freddie. People love that kind of stuff. Oh, let me reread that. Darren said, for the beer, because if I hadn't been fraud today, I would have had a beer. Oh, I get you now. Dad said, sorry, the sake isn't your sort of thing. I can, and I've been known to drink a whole bottle of stuff. Yeah, it's all right. I don't know. I don't know, is it? No, I'm really glad to try it. No, I wouldn't worry about that. I like trying alcohol. I like to, because I've never had sake. I've always wanted to try it. But I would certainly say I don't dislike it. But it certainly doesn't make me think, oh, I want to drink a whole bottle of it. You know what I mean? It's not bad, but it's, I don't know. I'm glad I tried it though. But yeah, it reminds me of my homebrew. It's got a bit of a smell to it, but other than that, nothing really. Carl said, my other half is on the piss in Blackpool with a match. Right. Nice one, Carl. I hope she has a good time. Lord Flashlight said, tried the email again, went to the outbox from him. Right. Jack sort of send it to yourself or something. That's weird. So, Lord Flashlight, you don't mind if I show this other people then? Right, hang on. Let me see if I can share that. Share screen. Share. Let me just check what you lot are seeing. There's nothing worse than fucking accidentally showing stuff you shouldn't be showing. Yeah, exactly. Tactical. Nick said, absolutely buzzing. Just won a raffle for a 177 Wolf for CP99. 10 quid in the raffle for nearly 200 quid gun.
Ooh, lucky bastard.
There you go. I was on the ball that time, Nick. Fucking hell, that's decent, isn't it? Singh said, Mike, you should get Magnum tonic wine. It's around 13%, small bottles, potent 3 bottles get you drunk. I'll look into that one. I like trying stuff. I imagine, Mike, you are doing it all wrong. Sake is supposed to be drank from a woman's special part. I'll eat sushi. I'd have to leave the sushi out, but I don't mind eating it out the special part. You know, the closest thing I've got to well, not even a female, as I say, zombie. It made me think earlier, because I was cleaning out the Wendy house, the summer house, because people always ask me what a zombie is. But funny thing, my little niece, who's 5, if she comes in there when I'm doing something in the day, she'll always say to me, where's that boy? Where's that boy? And I'll say, hey, what, zombie? She'll say, yeah. She likes shaking its hand. Stuff like that. Weird what kids like. She's not scared of him either. Squeezes his nose and porn tab open. Don't flash up. There's a picture of my own one in the bottom. Looks tactical as fuck. Right, let me get me. I did say that. No, I'll quickly share that one when it comes up. Yeah, that's nice. Hell of a lot of money in that one as well. Fuck me. Right, hang on. Yeah, there's Lord Flashheart's that's Lord Flashheart's one. One was his missus, one was his. Sol said, fuck's sake, my shirt was so fucking sticky. Darren said, have you got a missus? No, I'm single, mate. Think I'd be doing all this if I had a missus? No, joking. I don't know what's better. What do you think better? A missus who's into the same stuff as you, or a missus who's the opposite? Because I've always thought I think I'd prefer a missus who's the opposite. Had no interest in weapons and that. I think a woman who's into weapons would be a bit too much. She had the same, if she was the same as me. Right, Timbo. Spyro said, smash the like button. This guy is awesome. Thank you, mate. Jay said, Lord Flash up, bloody hell. You've done a fair bit of work on that. Nice. It is nice, isn't it? I bet they're getting on for fucking 800-900 quid flashing that easily, isn't there, Lord Flash up? Because my one over there with just that bloody light on, that bumps it up to 500 quid. I think, because the light's worth 200 quid. I never bought the light. I got sent it. I got sent a Olight gun light that was worth about 225 quid. But yeah, get liking. Is everyone doing the old? People keep coming on here thumbs down in for some reason, but I think it's a bot because later on it all disappears. I've said to Lord Flashshot, are you in the Facebook group of George Brown? People share their mods for R9 Adder there. But yeah, I'll say it again. If anyone wants to join later, you can. You can join on camera or you don't have to be on camera. You can just come on with your microphone and it just shows an icon. Spyro said it's a bot. You're all good. Yeah, it goes afterwards for some reason. YouTube must be at a spot that it's a bot and they get rid of it. We had 11, well, unless 11 people change their mind. Tactical says 20 years' time, she will say, Uncle Mike, it was that boy that lived in your funny shed. Exactly. Yeah, she was really disappointed last time she came out. It was when I was setting up that computer. I was looking after him. She come because she'll come in the garden while I'm doing stuff. My nephew would rather sit indoors watching YouTube, but she'll come out and ask me to play football with her and stuff like that, which involves me just kicking a ball, no running around. But yeah, then she'll come around the house and clean it up. Yeah, where's that boy? On about Zombert. And anyone wondering who Zombert is my test dummy that I shoot. He's got no legs. Yeah. And she's playing on a laptop out there and all shit like that. I'm going to get him to shoot the old Daisy Red Rider one day, but it just hasn't happened yet. Freddie said, Mike, top class footballer. Exactly. I play football like I play darts. Just stand in the same place and just go like that, except it's my foot. I ain't fucking running about. Carl said, my missus is not into weapon type stuff. I've got her into prepping. She got a battle box of stuff under the stairs now. Yeah, now prepping is always a good idea, isn't it, Carl? Prepping's always a good idea. And I think it's worth getting them familiarized with weapons. But yeah, I don't know. I do often think if I got a missus, I'd have to have them, because I think it would be. You imagine if I had a missus who was into weapons as badly as I was, you wouldn't be able to fucking move in the house for fucking weapons. Bad enough now. Fred, did you and Harry Kane stop chopping the World Cup? Exactly. And I've said, my grandma has African masks in her home. I pissed my pants when I was a kid because of that shit. North France, they're more like 800 quid. The alloy strengthened insert in the lever was like 100 quid. And can't even see it. I was trying to work out it was how expensive the lights, because them lights can bump a lot of money into them, can't they? So Mike, you're going to get them shooting the Red Rider. You know what'll happen after that? I want a bit. Yeah, exactly. Yes. Where is it? Yes, this will be them.
I want a katana, a pistol, a shotgun, a machine gun.
All the shit you shouldn't have.
That was Eric Hussein's neighbour. Cracks me up. Eric's out there cutting his fucking bottles. And there's his autistic neighbour kid shouting that shit out. Darren, he literally is legless. Sparrow said, I prep big time. Strawberry food, water filter. Yeah, it's worth being prepared. I would say, in truth, I'm probably not a prepper, but I'm probably as prepared as anyone who calls himself a prepper. Yeah. But yeah, you know, it's just a label in it anyway. Metallic reality. I love sharp, shiny stuff. You can keep your guns, crossbows, bows, knives. Make me smile in an apparently scary way. Fuck's sake. Yeah, it's all the shit you should have, exactly. Carl said she's bigger than me. Proper shield maiden. Love her to bits. My perfect battle partner. Yeah, sounds great, Calm. Sounds great. Have you ever put any pictures there on Instagram? I think I have seen you two together. Possibly. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Because I follow you on Instagram. Mother said, Mike, can I send a link here for the Facebook group to join? Yeah, that's fine, mate. Yeah. Yeah, go on, mate. I don't mind. Maybe it don't get tracked back to here and he finds out what we've been saying. Nah, God, I'm joking. Nah, it's fine. That don't happen anyway. Persia said, I'd rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it. Exactly. Freddie said, I've got my air gun, a lighter, and my knife. I'm prepped. Oh, better than nothing, isn't it? You know what I mean? Better than nothing. Yeah, so my opinion on Saki, all right. Zed said it was lovely. Malk said it was disgusting. So I've come into a happy medium. And I wouldn't say I love it, but it's certainly not disgusting. Tactical said, I'm going to block it. George Smog. Exactly. George Smog. Exactly. George Smog. Darren said, are you ever going to do the movie club? Yeah, I am. I just never get round to it because they're quite involved videos. I'll tell you what I'm doing. I'm gonna wait until it's a lot colder because this may sound a bit weird. This room gets extremely fucking hot all the time. And when I do the film clubs in here, I'm literally sweating my fucking bollocks off making them videos. I know that sounds a bit odd, but as soon as you start moving around in here making videos that are quite involved, that one where I did the craze one, I was fucking dying. It was so hot. So as soon as it gets a bit colder, I can get into them a bit more then. Timber said, my missus isn't really into prepping, but we have a million candles. Well, they help though, don't they? They help. Lord Flashlight, I don't even have Facebook. I struggle with social media as it is. It's all right, Mother. Yeah, put that on. I'll what? Because he said he's not even on Facebook, so he can't go on there anyway. What was what's your motto? What did Persia said? Oh, I'd rather have it, yeah, and not need it than need it, not have it. Exactly. Yeah, that I thought that was all right. That Saki. Fuck me, it's 20 past fucking 10 already. It goes so quick. Persia, if it starts getting too late, let me know. Yeah, if anyone wants to join in on camera or just to chat, you can. Yeah. I'm not bothered if no one does anyway. It's fine either way. With this, I've always got the opportunity to have guests on, but I don't often bother. Dad said, Mike, will you ever do Lord of the Rings in the movie club? I think so. I'll do that, yeah. I'll be up for Lord of the Rings. I actually like the Lord of the Rings, so yeah. Darren said, you need to do one of your new sword. What's that? Film club? Yeah, I'll have to do. Yeah, maybe I'll do a review of Game of Thrones. Because that's what inspired me to make that one. But I promise you, Film Club will definitely be back. It's weird. I don't know how to describe it. You know exactly what I mean, though. But I get, I don't know. I can't think of the word. But sometimes I'm well into things and I'm not, and I go off things. And I'm more motivated to do other things. Like recently, I was really, really into going in the shed making stuff. And that was my main focus, but that's gone down a little bit now, so I'll probably move on to something else. I'll go back to doing the builds all the time, though. Dad said you could do the animated version. Funny thing is, I was thinking that myself, Dad. I was thinking that myself. The animated version would be decent. And obviously, somebody there made a 3D model that you can print in and shoot the Code Radar. Like the like the back bit? Yeah, you know what? I was going to make one of those myself. Yeah, just the back bit with the Piccadilly rail on it. Let me see if that's exactly what I was thinking of doing. But I was going to make it out of, I was just going to get HDP. That's it. Yeah, that's the bit. Yeah, it's just the bit that goes on the back, basically. It holds the bolt down. Yeah. I was going to make one out of HDPE or similar. There's a serious though. Brotherhood of the Wolf would be a good one for the film club. Right, I've got that. Said I'll watch that eventually. Spyro's excited for the film club. Carl said, "Are you doing Halloween videos again? Got some mad stuff on building CCTV, not fluff or cobwebs." Yes, please, Carl. Fucking thank fuck you mentioned that. Yes, Carl, I am doing. And I asked. Funny thing is, I asked for videos yesterday. Yes, that's exactly what I want, Carl. Yeah, send in. You can do a voiceover on it as well if you want. Explain what it is. But yes, please. I would love some CCTV footage of weird shit or anything you've got, Carl. You could tell us. You could tell a ghost story. It's real. All of them. You could do a couple of videos if you want, Carl. Yeah, I'd love it. I do want some. Yeah. I'm glad you asked that because I've forgotten. Yes, please. Yeah, I'd love to have that footage if you don't mind, Carl. Freddie said, any projects I could do tomorrow. Make a throwing knife. They're really simple to make. So it's a serious note. I read that. Architect Homer Savage, how you doing, mate? You right? He said, Mike, I really like the idea you had in the self-defense stick video about somewhat of a metal cup on the end, double as a pommel, and to keep the wood from splitting. Yeah, good idea, isn't it? It adds a bit of weight. Yeah, nice one, Carl. Glad you mentioned that. Yeah, I was actually requesting some yesterday. Yeah, I'm glad you fucking mentioned that. Yes, please. Yeah. If you want to, Carl, you can do a couple of videos. You could, but whatever's fine. I'm gonna get. So this year's one's going to be a bit of a mixture. You know, like last year's one was all last year's one was all true stories. This year it's going to be a mix of true stories, general ghost stories, because most people have told their true stories, some abandoned haunted house sort of walkthroughs, stuff like that. Yeah, now we'll have your CCTV footage, Carl. That should be good. I did watch your one recently that you put on of your, I don't know if it was your door, something in the doorway, wasn't it? I did watch that one. Dan said, Mike, do you like the film Cobra? Do you know what? I've not seen Cobra for years and years and years and years. Literally years. More than 20 years. But yeah, I do like it. Fred said, yeah, that's a good idea. I made one a few years ago. Yeah, throwing knife, Freddie, it's something quite simple. I've seen your latest one, Carl, as you say. Yeah, that thing in the doorway. That, yeah, whatever the fuck it is, random as fuck, isn't it? Yeah, I'm hoping I'm gonna have to do another video soon. I did a video asking people to send in their stories and all that, and I reckon it didn't hardly get sent out to anyone, so no one's seen it. So I'm gonna have to probably do a weird clickbait video that'll get sent out to more people, but at least people will watch it. Most of my viewers don't care if I do something like that to get people's attention. Mother, what was your link? Oh no, I clicked that one, didn't I? Architect Sam said, I really want a cane sword. They ban those over here unless they're antique. Is the chat frozen or something? Am I missing? There's been no comments for a while. Going on there. Well, still on. What happened there? That was weird. Well, it's down today, mate. I think I'm all right, mate. I'm all right. How are you? How are you? That was bizarre. Suddenly everyone went quiet. And my comments not come up on the thing. That's weird. Fuck knows. Strange, isn't it, Shreddy? Tactical said this stream is as useless as a chocolate flower guard. You know you got to request certain videos, otherwise you get my one.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
DJ said, "What's the weirdest thing anyone's seen?" I did once see a woman shooting ping pong balls out of her vagina. That's quite weird. Not joking. That would be quite weird, though. Oh, can you hear that? That's my mother coming in. You can hear her scraping her bloody scraping her frame as she's walking along. Poor old mum. Carl said, "Yeah, not cobwebs. Reflection in the cobweb. Don't make reflections. Got building man to check on the screen. All genuine. Bizarre as fuck, isn't it, Carl? I have seen that one." Welsh Dan said, "Good mate. I'm all right, thanks. What happened to your video yesterday?" I accidentally showed a little bit of personal information, which it wasn't much, but I deleted it just in case, because there's a lot of weird shit going on at the minute. Normally it wouldn't matter, but it's a bit risky at the minute. Yeah. I suppose they saw the same thing in Thailand. No, in all honesty, as far as I'm aware, I've never seen anything truly what I think as paranormal. But who was asking that? If you do, DJ, if you want to see or hear about some of the really, really interesting fucked up things people have seen, go and watch my last year's Halloween video. I've got some fucking mental, brilliant stories on there. I'll tell you what I have got as well, which I know you'll be interested in, Carl. I've got Bob the Metal Guy's story, which is, yeah, it's quite. I've got a good, vivid imagination, so I can imagine everything he's saying. Oh, fuck, I couldn't live in that fucking house where he was living if that shit was going on for years, I tell you. Yeah, so that one's definitely in it because I've had that. I couldn't include it last year because Bob was having a bit of trouble with someone on here doing some weird stalking and trying to, it's just some bloke being a fucking nutter, basically. So Bob had to start not show, because you noticed for quite a while, about a year, Bob stopped showing his face in videos, and he also hid all of his videos, so I couldn't get it. Yeah, and then a couple of months ago, he gave me it for this year. It was more than that, actually. Not stroke car, you teasing bastard. I know every time you ask for it, you want stroke car. I just do it to be a bastard.
Are you not entertained?
That's supposed to be me. I'm doing a facial comparison. Dan said, "Oh, that's okay, mate. I fell asleep when you were streaming last night. This morning, wanted to catch up with the video and it was deleted. Yeah, my own fault. Keep pissing around with this bloody screen share thing, and I clicked on something that it didn't really show much, but luckily, I know I won't go on about it anyway. But DJs, I've never seen anything paranormal, but fuck me, did I see something strange in the hills of Scotland? Basically, a huge light moving slowly about 150 over 150 feet. You'll have to look on the videos. There's some stuff like that. Carl said, "Yeah, I know Bob. Yeah, you know Bob. Yeah, that's it, Carl." Need a base, and I read that. Bat said, "Prefer matey doing his exercises. Do you want some motivation to lose weight? Here you go."
Okay, dokie. Well, this is my workout routine.
I'm just going to run downstairs quickly. What would you rather watch for 4 minutes? I know normally if I put 4-minute diarrhea on, I lose viewers. So what would you rather watch? I'll be back in like a minute. Would you rather just watch intermission taking a piss or diarrhea for 4 minutes? But they won't be on for that long. I've got to run downstairs quickly. Dan said, "Has anyone seen House by the Haunted Cemetery?" I haven't. I've not. So the first two things that come up, I'll pick. So tactical intermission. So if intermission comes up next, it's intermission. I normally lose viewers if I put fucking diarrhea on. Right, next one. Next answer's the one. Got 1 vote intermission, 1 vote diarrhea. Come on, I don't get that fucking stairs. I don't want to type anything now, just to spite me. Ah, the squits. There you go. Then right, I'll be back in less than a minute. So this whole video won't play anyway. I can't find it now. Where is it? Carl said these paranormal stuff is getting more reported more than ever. No more, no more slingshot, please. sorry, Carl. Actually, no. Technically, Carl got in first with no more slingshot, so it's actually going to be intermission. Carl saved you. Carl saved you 4 minutes of diarrhea there. Where am I? No more slingshot, please. Oh God. Who's getting a lucky bastard? What did oh, tactical, he wanted intermission, didn't he? There you go.
Lucky bastard.
Dan said, I'm really looking forward to the Halloween video this year. So am I. It should be good. If it's as good as last year's, it'll be bloody excellent. And if it's as good as if it's also as good as the not the paranormal, the UFO one. That was a good one as well. I enjoyed that. Now I want no piss this time. My mum's just got in from work because I've said before she can't hardly walk, but technically, if she can get on her fucking old Zim frame to her car, she can drive to work and sit down and work. She works the evenings in betting shop. So yeah, she's just come back. But I was just telling her I've put some cans of soup out and a saucepan and a thing so she can cook the soup, put it in this cup thing, put a lid on it, carry it to the dining room, and then pour it into a bowl. Oh, Billy Wiz! I thought Billy Wiz piss. I just fuck that. Was going to have to call you Billy Wiz. You know what? I didn't even read the comment. That's me doing that shit again, just seeing a bit of it, thinking I know what it says. I have seen Endless. Is that the one? Hang on, let me just click. I have seen Endless, DJ, I think. That's a sequel to another film. Oh, no, I've not seen that. Hang on. Oh, that sounds quite interesting, actually. I don't know if this is a spoiler, but it says, stuck in limbo after dying in a car accident, a young man transcends life and death by finding a way to reconnect with the woman he loves. That sounds right, actually. Thank you, Carl, and thank you, Dan. Yeah, I'll try to make it easier for her. I mean, normally I just do it for her, but drinking, No, that is it. Yes. Thank you, Dan. I just searched and it's come up the wrong. Yeah, The Endless and Resolution. I've seen both of those. Yeah, I quite like those films. Yeah, they're that's it. Stuck in a time loop. Yes, I have seen both of those. I quite like those films. The first one, which was the first one where he goes to he gets him in that little fucking that cabin, don't he, and try to help him. Yeah, they're quite good films, actually. But so who is the fella doing the exercise in the shits video? That's the thing. That is Slingshot Warrior, or he comes on here as Crypto27. Crypto27. Metallic Reality. Mods, please don't hate me. I use a wheeled walker, so I know your mum must be awesome to be able to keep working. Moment of respect for her determination. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah. That's partly why I don't work, is to enable her to work, because it's a lot of old complicated stuff. But basically she needs to work, be able to run her car, and she needs her car to be able to get about, because she needs both her knees replaced. Her mum's not that old. She's only, how old am I? I'm 41. She must be about 63 or 4. She's not that old, but her knees are completely fucked. Yeah. So yeah, it's a weird situation in this house. Although she can barely walk, she sort of still has to go to work. But she can do a job if she can sit down. Yeah. DJ said my mate lent me DVDs. Weird that I'd never heard of them. I don't think they're very well known films, DJ. Resolution and The Endless, as far as I'm aware. But they're good. They're good films. I quite like both. I think they're independent films. Yeah, they're good there. Bat said, is he genuinely like that, or is he having a bubble? No, that's Slingshot Warrior 100%. That is Slingshot Warrior to a T, mate. That's just what he's like. Yes. There's no joking. None of that's a piss take. And this one, I'm going to play it one more time.
Oh, that's what we call diarrhea.
I've got a 4-minute clip of that video of him making noises like that for 4 minutes and saying things like, what's the things he says? Ceasefire. You're awesome. Yeah. Hilarious, man, he is. Metallic Reality, decrepitude is complicated. I'm only 44. Yeah, it's a shame, isn't it? When you, yeah. Metallic Reality, never feel like you need to worry about your health or disabilities on here. Yeah, exactly. That's a good point, actually. Yeah. Yeah. But anyone watching, if you do want to join in the Halloween video, please do. I'm really looking forward to it. And as I said, you do not, if you've already joined in before and you've used your real stories, join in with a ghost story. Join in with a ghost story. It's still fun. You know, people watch films and have fun watching films. Why not us do some ghost stories as well? But we'll do some real stuff as well. Because a lot of ghost stories are legends anyway, aren't they? So it's still something someone else has claimed as true down the line. JBO, how you doing, Jim? You all right, mate? Yeah, a funny thing is I did see that and I forgot to reply. Tactical, he said, by the way, Gav, Pergio has sent you an email. I think you missed his comment. Thank you for reminding me that. Pergio, I'll get hold of you in a minute. It's not too late, is it? Mother said, I don't know Slingshot Warrior. I know someone else. He knows Cumshot Warrior. Carl says, got loads of that CCTV, man. Send that in. I'll tell you what we could do, Carl. If you've got quite a bit of it, what I could do a story, then a bit of CCTV, then a story, and then a CCTV. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. But either way, I'll work it in well. You know what I mean? I'm good, Jim. Thank you for asking, mate. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah. Stug, how you doing, mate? You right? I've been in a bit of a funny mood lately, but I'm all right now. Stug said, did you watch the new VHS show? I did, actually. Yes, I did. I watched VHS 94 about 2 days ago. What did you think of it, Stug? I've seen a lot of moaning about it. I quite like found footage films anyway, and I find unless you're really fucked, it's quite difficult to fuck up and make them crap. You know, it's pretty hard to fuck up a found footage film. Yeah, I thought it was pretty good personally. Stug said, I'm currently watching it. Good job, it's fine. It's fine. I enjoyed it, Stug. I enjoyed it. I thought it was pretty good actually. Carl said, I'm going to make a full film of it to start. Oh, nice one, Carl. Yeah. What you could always do, you know, well, you do whatever you like, Carl, but I would definitely like some of the footage. Yes, yeah. You know, and I could give you a shout out on that. Oh, congratulations on, was it 500 subscribers? Bat said, you staying up for the boxing and working tomorrow? No, I'm not. I'm going to stay up late, but I won't actually be watching the boxing, but I'll be on late. I'll add you in a second then, Peugeot. Just getting the share link now. No, what was it? Invite, isn't it? Yeah. DJ said, Mike, have you seen a found footage called Exist? I haven't seen that. I haven't. No. Iron Man said, Mike, you owe me a pint of vodka and a family size pork pie. All right, I'll get it for you. Carl said, yes, mate, no worries. Feel free to use it. Yeah, you could always do your full one, and yeah, and then I could cut it up and that. Jim said, how's your side doing? It's a lot better, put it that way. I got a bit today, actually. I was getting a little twinge today. But that may have just been straining for shit, to be honest. If I'm honest. But yeah, I had got a little bit, but it's a lot better. But I've been resting up a lot. Cheers for asking you. Nick said I could send you a link for the boxing later, Mike, if you wanted to watch it while you're in the Wendy's. Feel free to send it, Nick. Yeah, I don't know if I'll put it on. It depends, because I'll be honest, by 4:30, I'll probably be back in here. Because I'm very drunk by then. Although I end up staying awake till 9 o'clock in the morning sometimes, I'm incapable of really doing much than listening to music at that stage. That's it. Don't forget to put subtitles on, as Peugeot's from Glasgow. I'll get my coat. Carl said, we'll send you for the thank you, Carl. Yeah, that'd be great. I think it'd be excellent. I'm getting enough now. I'm confident now that this is going to be a good video. Because at first, I was suspecting it was going to be 20 minutes long. Because no one had seen the original video. Asking for the videos again. Yeah, 4:30, Nick. That would have been at least 7 hours worth of drinking by then. I'll still be awake, though. Bat said, what's your music of choice? Anything, in all honesty. I listen to absolutely anything. Yeah, anything. I would say if there was a genre of music that I tend to like more than anything else, it tends to be 80s music. Right, Peugeot, I'll just drink this and I'll get you on. Tactical said, Gaffer when drunk. Later, stay away from certain streams. I'm getting him on here instead, so it won't matter. I'm not going to go on his. I'm going to get Slingshot on here, but those people won't know. Well, it don't matter if they're on here anyway, because I can do it so they can't do nothing. But no, I won't be going anywhere else. No. Dan said, have you still got your new camera in the Wendy house? This is the new camera here. And I'll tell you how I can prove it's new, because it actually focuses on things close up. The other one wouldn't. Yeah, this is the new camera, but I've put my old camera in the Wendy house. I've put a whole computer out there. So there's a computer, the whole setup. But no, I appreciate that tactical. Yeah, keep an eye on me. Tell me off if I need it. Bat said, "Did you try the Saki one?" I did, and I thought it was all right. I quite liked it. Right, let me send this link to Persia before it's too late. Right, sent you it, mate. Yeah, if there was a genre of music I like the most, Carl, 100% 80s. Yeah, I can listen to 80s all day long without having to keep turning the channel over. What's Slingshot up to now? He got involved with some what he calls troll channels that are like just nutcase stuff, and they was getting him to talk about really. I'll be honest with you, it was fucking hilarious. It was genuinely some of the most entertaining stuff I've seen for years. But it was a bit much, and it was a bit trolly. And in the end, at one point, Slingshot even called the police to try and help one of the people, and it was a joke. New romantic. Not massively into the new romantic stuff, but yeah. Right, I'm just going to go off camera for a second. Persia should be on in a minute. Well, I'm not fucking off camera now. Fucking thing. I used to have a little hiding place there. I'm looking for something. We have to move the camera now. Don't fucking hide me anymore. What's that fucking shit? I'll put it up there. Oh, I'll be back on in a second. Oh, God, is it in my pocket now? There it is. Right, what's going on? We'll play some. All right, Cobra Commander. When I'm all right, Persia, I'll get you on in a second, mate. What was I saying? Later on, if anyone's on for the late night stream, we end up playing music anyway, because the drunken streams I delete anyway. Because they're a bit too dodgy. So, I was going to say, we'll listen to some music later. I'm still here. You'll probably be able to see this now, this camera. I like to put a bit of Vaseline on my lips, but I don't want to sit there putting it on in front of the camera because some of you lot might get excited. Right, let's get George on, shall we? Let's just quickly... I'll just get him on anyway.
All right.
How you doing, George? Right, mate, let me just get this on properly. There you go, that's better.
I just thought I'd show you my man cave.
Man cave, ain't you? What am I seeing this?
Before the wife's like, "Oh, I go to bed. I can hear you. You're too loud."
That's why I have to go in the Wendy ass at night. Getting told off.
I've not got all my collectibles in here. I've got some. Right. Posters.
Nice. Oh, yeah.
Right.
I'll put you on full screen if you don't mind.
Bye, Sean.
Hang on, how the fuck do I do it? That's weird. I should have done it then.
Right. Just, I mean, some of my collectibles. Not all of them. I've got thousands and thousands and thousands of stuff. But this is just...
Oh, nice. Yeah, you're like me. You've probably got masses of collections of different things.
Until I can get more shelves. This will do.
I need more shelves. My DVDs are piling up now, and I've got nowhere to put them now. Just need to answer bats. No, I'm not a fan of Ravens. This is just my most comfortable t-shirt I got, so I put it on often. What's that then, Persia? What a fucking lightsaber. You still want me to sort you out a shoulder holster one day as well? I'll still get around to that one day.
I keep meaning to get on here, but that I've still not took any measurements or stuff for it. It's on my to-do list. I've got
That's a good room, though. I like it. Does it go full screen when I click this? It's not doing it for some reason.
I don't know. Aye, just some of my stuff I've
No,
got
it's weird. It's not doing it this time. Oh, hang on. Let me take myself out.
I don't know.
It's
if
still
that's
not.
what-
Now I will leave it like this.
Okay. PlayStation 4, PlayStation 2, Sega Mega Drive. I don't know. On my PlayStation 1, I can't seem to find it. And my PlayStation
I need
3.
to get. I've got all of them up in the loft. You know, I hope to get mine out one day.
Well, that was. I've been saying for years, I'm going to get them all out and connect them all up. And I can't find my PlayStation 1. Don't know where it is.
I'm just going to answer Iron Man. Iron Man, supposedly they're bringing back Games Master next year. I remember good old Games Master with old Patrick. What was his name? Patrick
Moore.
That's it. Is it Patrick Moore? That's it. Yeah.
Right. That'll do the now. Peace out.
Well, you back on later or not, George? It don't matter if you went.
jump
Thank
on
you
there.
for that.
Never.
See you later, mate. There you go. That's good, wasn't it? That's good. You're off, Carl. See you later, mate. Thank you for joining in, George. I appreciate that. DJ said, I have to go. I'll check out last year's Halloween. Nice one, mate. Yeah, check it out. Yeah, cheers, George, for that. That's what I said. Wipe your phone's lens, please. He's been blaming that on the lights in his kitchen for about fucking a year. He can't use that excuse now because it's still doing it. All right, Crypto, how you doing, mate? Did you want to join my stream later? We won't bother doing it on this one, well, unless you want to. But do you want to join one of the late stream later? It'll be on in about an hour and a half, maybe. Oh man, said yeah, Mike, the good old days. Yeah, I used to like who used to host it? It was Patrick Moore and Metallic Reality said, sorry to be such a girl. Oh my god, love that accent. Well, Persio's, yeah. You should have come on one day when Persio had his full he had his kilt on and the whole lot. Looked really fucking smart, I thought. Oritsu said, are you a Star Wars fan? Hang on. Maybe I am. They've not been watched yet though, because they're not even fucking open. Yeah, I like Star Wars. Dominic Diamond, that's it. Well, I thought that. Has Craig Charles ever done it? Because for some reason, I had this weird feeling Craig Charles, Calibus as well. Yeah, I don't think he has though, has he? Or was it someone else from Red Dwarf? But yeah, I had this weird thought of Craig Charles. Lord Flashlight, I might join if I've had enough more. Nice one, mate. Yeah, you don't have to join in this one, but you can join the later one if you want. I've got it set up now, so I can do exactly this, but outside. Daddy got love a man for it. Mike said, "Who was your favourite Doctor Who baddies?" Mine was Sidemen. I'm quite simple. I always liked the Daleks. In all honesty, yeah, right. That's what I thought. I don't know why I've got this weird thought of Craig Charles was Games Master, but he hadn't, had he? It was Robert was, wasn't it? But yeah, I'll be doing a late stream, so I'll be on here till 12ish, and then give me 15 minutes and I'll set up outside. But yeah, I've got my old computer out there now. It's quite a nice setup. The setup in the Wendy house is probably as good as in here. It's just the computer isn't quite as good and the camera's not as good. But it's got fucking brand new monitor, or not brand. It's got a refurbished monitor, brand new keyboard, brand new fucking mouse. Yeah, you see in the chat a bloke called Your Mother. Occasionally donates to the channel very generously. Yeah, he was the one who paid for this camera actually. Yeah. And also with the extra little bit he sent, I spent it on stuff to set up out in the I say the Wendy house, that's just an old sort of joke we have. It's a summer house really, but Nice one. Yeah, Persia said to Metallic Reality, it's killed a kilt because that's what happens to the last person they called it a frock. I fucking love that saying. Oh god. Zed said, I used to enjoy Robot Wars. People spending all that money to make a machine just to get it read. I'll be honest with you, I used to quite like Robot Wars. I preferred the Craig Charles era of it because I think Jeremy Clarkson did it for a little bit, didn't he? I wonder if they'll have some more Red Dwarf out soon. They probably will. Red Dwarf, I've got every fucking DVD of that and two of their books. Mother said, when is your birthday? We need to get an expensive crossbow for you. The end of April, 29th of April is my birthday. So you got to wait, you got a while to wait yet. But no, that's up to you if you want to do that. But what will that be? Fucking crossbow number 24 by then, probably. Down to Philippa Forrester or Julia, what's her name? Oh well, Philippa Forrester, I used to like her actually. Yeah, Julia Bradley, was it? Yeah, she's all right. Yeah, Nightmare. What you at the minute, Crypto? You just sat in your apartment at the minute. Well, I'm glad you're having a good time. Now we're talking about 80s TV. I know you like that. They'd say that Bold bloke was rubbish on it, to be honest. Who was that? I can't think now. Metallic said, my ex-mum-in-law lived down the road from Rex. We used to see some of the things. Cyclops shooting down the road. Iron Man said, Mike, if you were stranded on an island, would you want 10 years worth of food or a boat to get home? But a manual and engine parts are all hidden all over the island. You have 3 days MREs. I'll be honest with you, I don't, but I've got a manual, so I could put all the bits together. I think I'd rather have the 10 years worth of food, because 10 years worth of food and water, you got water to drink. I think in 10 years time, you might be able to make a boat. I don't know. You've only got an engine, so you just have to make a boat anyway. I think the 10 years worth of food, personally, because you ain't gonna die, are you? At least, well, a lot less likely to die. There's other things you could die very easily, but yeah. Crypto said cooking French fries and American TV in the 80s was different than British TV. Well, it wasn't. You'll be surprised how many American TV shows we would have had over here. You know, we had Married with Children. You know, I've seen Married with Children. I really like that. It wasn't as different as you think, I don't think. I don't think it's as different. I think it was similar, just different programs. You know, every country has their own, you know, but the 80s was the 80s, wasn't they? I'm out a good answer, Mike. Yeah, I think food would be the way to go, wouldn't it? But yeah, I'll send you an invite later when I do the later stream. But yeah, don't forget, if people want to join, you don't have to be on camera either. But Slingshot, when you do join, don't let no one know, and also keep it light. Because I know with you, half the time you're joking, but me and you don't always get a joke from each other. He's joking and I don't get it, and I'm joking and he don't get it. We may have to remember the phrase, I'm only joking. Caliber said, a team Airwolf. Yeah, A-Team, yes. Yeah, the UK had A-Team, Airwolf, Street Hawk, Manimal, Battlestar Galactica, Buck Rogers. Exactly. That was all shown over here. Different strokes, yeah. Said Crypto, we have The Tube. The best music show ever. I remember The Tube, yeah. Now, why did The Tube suddenly made me think of, was it called The Word? With Christian, was it The Word? I'll do anything to get on TV. Oh, fuck me. I might have to play a clip of that. It's come up in my fucking thing as well. Right. I'll do anything to get on TV. Would you rather watch dentures, eating a block of lard, bath of worms? Yeah, MTV was on over here. Oh, Terrorhawks. Right, hang on. This is the kind of thing that the fucking the Word used to fucking show. Let me turn my speakers down. That was such a dirty segment as well. There was one where they chopped their pubes off and put it in sounds in it. Like they chopped the pubes off of some bird. Some big, yeah. That's fucking disgusting, isn't it? Zelda and the Bastard Monster thing. Yeah, Terrorhawks was great. Really, I remember watching that as a kid and thinking how fucking proper weird freak show fucking thing. Crypto, we'll get on fine. All we'll have to do later is just not do the comparison of America versus England thing, because that's instant disagreements. El Picasso said everything is a weapon if you've got a good imagination. Exactly. Metallic Reality said, my internet is playing up. Keep getting buffering. Jumbo Sabu said that Terry Christian was okay back in the day. He's turned into a right knob nowadays. Yeah, is he even on anything now? But yeah, he was pretty good on that. The Word was a very different sort of. Yeah, that looks like Harry Enfield posh play. It did actually, didn't it? Yeah. Iron Man. If you mean immediate family, not really. But thinking about it, my cousin Ben is well into guns. He's got firearms license and shotgun license. But no, I don't know. It's weird. You're off, Bat. See you later, mate. Tell you what, that's the good thing. If you notice, I've not even had a piss yet. When you drink vodka and tonic, you don't seem to piss off as much as you do if you drink beer. Because you drink less anyway. Jumbo Sabusa, I won't go into politics, but slated anybody who voted the B word, yeah. Oh, did he? Oh, he was doing that kind of shit, was he? Yeah, I get you now, I get you. Yes, yeah. That's why, if there's any celebrities I like, I try not to follow them on Twitter, because you start finding out what their political leanings are and you start to dislike them. El Picasso, it's all right. You probably don't know. We have this weird thing where sometimes it starts being a UK versus USA thing, and it turns into weird arguments. So that's why some of the mods are saying what they're saying to you. So yeah, you're all right though. Well, or maybe you're not now. Then you've been blocked. Right, let me just bring him back, and if he doesn't carry on, he can stay. But yeah, try not to do the USA versus UK thing, because it turns into arguments, especially on a Friday, Saturday when people are drunk, and no politics. All right, because it's probably a new viewer who doesn't know. Caliber said, "Me and my dad, and my brother, all have FAZ shotgun license." Yeah, that's all good, Alpicasso. Yeah, what we tried to. I know it was coming up slightly, but the regulars know what to do and what not to do. You know what I mean? Yeah, we tried to steer away from politics and the USA versus the UK thing. It because people are drunk or having a drink or whatever. It turns into arguments and weird. You know what I mean? Funny, that's what I was telling Crypto. Gripper said, my sense of humour is sarcastic. Yeah, I'm quite sarcastic. Shut it, little flash that. And he said, no politics. Mike has Trump 2024 engraved on his adder. Persia said, say it. What have I got to say? What have I got to say? There's so many things I've got to say. I don't know. Bro said, true Americans love our UK brothers. We're all fighting same evils. Exactly. That's the way to be. That's the way to be. Because I promise you, you would never hear me say a bad word about America ever. Yeah, voted for himself and lost. Pretty much the same here. So what's everyone's plans for tomorrow? Are you doing the same as me, laying in all day? Yeah, quickly. Did you know I do merchandise? Because I'm not even wearing my own merchandise tonight.
After a hard day's graft, nothing quite relaxes me. Like a nice cold pint of vodka. God dear. So don't be an arse. Get a WeaponCollector glass.
Thank you, Freddie, for putting the link in. It's still not. I drink out of my fucking pint glass and I just chuck it up there for the next time. Dirty as fuck again. Alan, he said, I got the way to connect 24 bolts on my Jaguar. When I get it done, I'll send you. Oh, nice one, mate. Glad you got that sorted. So I got fucking like hiccups. I nearly fucking puked earlier from I get this weird nervous heaving thing sometimes. It's a weird thing I used to do years ago when I used to drink a lot. And I sometimes, I don't know, just before about half an hour before I start drinking, I get this horrendous heaving thing where I'm like dry puking sort of thing. And it's giving me slight acid reflux. Iron Man said we can have a bit of friendly banter with our colonial country. Exactly. It's that's it, and that is fine. It's just the only reason I mention it is because quite often it's turned into full-on fucking arguments, and it totally derails the live stream. So I try to steer clear of it now to a degree. But yeah, as long as it's an obvious joke, that's all right. Because what happens is you can't portray sarcasm in a comment unless you say, I'm joking. Now, people do sort of sarcastic jokes. Don't write, I'm joking. And it literally looks like they're saying, oh, your country's shit. And then, obviously, the people in that country want to defend themselves. Fuck me, the amount of bother it causes. Yeah. Tonic water's going down quick. I'll be on fucking Crypto. I like Ricky Gervais in Gold. Yeah, he's good, isn't he? Actually, he's quite good. Where's my water? Out there. I might just pour water in the rest of it. I don't mind the tonic water with a bit of water. Yeah, you can still taste it. Right, I'm gonna need a piss. So I'll tell you what, I'll have a piss. Iron Man said, Mike, pour yourself a double vodka on me. That was a 1.5 anyway. I'm trying to put it down a bit, Iron Man. Trust me, I'll start the doubles later. Right, let me have a quick piss and I'll be back in about a minute. I'll tell you what I will have, Iron Man, after this though. Instead of a double vodka, I'll have one of these. If that focuses, you'll see how strong it is. Come on, you bastard. I can't hold it still enough. 70% anyway. Fucking thing. I don't know, I can't fucking keep my hands still. I got focus then, but you can't see it. So it's 70% that anyway. I'll have one of them in a minute. Right, I'm back. Piss hands, yes, actually I need to give myself a little hand wash. Evidence for you, fucking bastards. It's that a bum probe. Looks like one, don't you? What you ought to do, make a little hole in it, whack that up, shoot it up, and that'll probably that'll still get you fucked, doesn't it? John's life's on. You're right, John. Freddie, are you still on? Yeah, the little shit is on because look, he's writing, what's your hands? Freddie, I'll time you out for that, but I want you to talk to John's life. How you doing, John? Freddie, I'm going to say it again. Freddie Tomlinson is he's going to do a he wants to do a ride on lawnmower, go-kart type thing. All flash. For your information, he's got a chamber pot in the corner of the room for stream pisses. Yeah, I just put that shit on. Jump Celebration, that reminds me, you've got to take the urine sample down to touch. Yeah, that looks like it as well, doesn't it? Fucking test tubes of fucking absinthe. Metallic Reality, if you tried putting down the quality of the stream, yeah, actually, that not that I would ever do it because I've never, even when I was in prison for a bit, I didn't ever think I needed anything bought in by a prison wallet. But yeah, a bit long, I don't know. And then them fuckers get they stick a phone up their ass, don't they? Fucking, I'd rather not have a phone. If the option was whack a fucking phone up your ass that big, that's a small phone. I swear to God, some of them can't stick something like that up their ass. I'd just rather not have a phone, personally. Wouldn't you? If the option was put a phone, what the fuck would you get out needing a phone in prison? John said, don't delete the governor if it's a newer engine. We had one run the fuck away from us. Dumbbell Boots, I bet there will be more alcohol in my sample than 70% one. Fuck's sake. No telling what's in that soap. What that? Water with soap. It did say bleach, but it's a new batch. Lady vodka. Yeah, that's my Mrs. Lady Vodka. That sticks that fucking phone up your fucking ass. Yeah, like Kevin bloody Wilson. I just love a bit of Kevin Wilson. Yeah, I forgot about that. Stick that fucking phone up your fucking ass. Hello, Burning Sky. So far, I've got plenty of pointy sticks, mate. Lord Flashlight said, imagine trying to get Samsung Note into prison. You're an arsehole like a plane's overhead storage. I don't know why the fuck they'd bother. Why the fuck would you? I literally cannot see any reason why I'd want a phone in prison ever. There's no reason. Iron Man said prison wallets are a no-go, especially if a guy wants you to smuggle a car battery in. Yeah, exactly. You might get a couple of AAAs in there. Brings a whole new meaning to ring piece. El Picasso, that is a very strange comment. He said, but you guys don't have sinks. We have sinks. Yeah. But don't you guys? Oh no! Oh, don't you guys have sinks? We call a basin. You call it a basin. We call it a sink. John says, luckily, it as a kill switch worked. There you go, Freddie. Talk to John about making a ride on lawnmower or a go kart type thing. Saying call you Selmas. I don't know why you can shout across the fucking wing. That's what we did. Or you shot a bit of string across. You took some string out your blanket, tied it together, some threads, tied it together, and you shot it. You laid it on the floor, tied a comb, because you get a comb, even if you ain't got no hair, you get a comb. You tied a string to the comb, lay it on the floor, hit it with your shoe. You both do it, and then when the string catches, one of you pulls it into your cell. You can transfer things into each cell then. Yeah. That's if you ain't got a window to drop it down. What do you call it? A basin or a sink? We call the thing you wash your hands in a sink. No, we call it a sink. I call it a sink because someone dropped a glass in my sink today and broke it. Burning Sky said, I've never been in prison. I hear it's pretty boring. Well, I went to prison for about 6 weeks, so not that long. But in all honesty, 6 weeks, 6 fucking years, it's all the fucking same in all honesty, because you're not doing fuck all in there. Yeah. Apart from the odd threats of violence, depending on what kind of prison you're in, it's just the same monotonous thing you do every single day. You know, yeah. It just depends what's. Some prisons are obviously worse than others, but if you're in a sort of lower category prison, it's just same boring shit every day. And yeah, you 6 weeks, 6 years, no fucking different really. The only thing is you're not seeing your family as much. That, you know, it's whether that bothers you or not. Iron Man said the reason they have phones, Mike, is because they're instructing their youngest to sell drugs and they can control the. I'll be honest with you, Iron Man. I'm sort of kidding. I do know that's why they do it. It's all drug dealing essentially, ain't it? But because I ain't a drug dealer, I'd never need a phone. But now I did know really. But I would have no reason for it. I wouldn't need a phone. But no, it's normally, as you say, drug dealing or someone who's needs to organise some kind of criminal organisation, essentially, isn't it? Mother said, I think CSW will like Far Cry 5. One of the weapons in the game's a slingshot. CSW, that's what Mother calls you, Crypta. Anna said, kitchens and utility rooms have a sink. Other rooms with a washing facilities had... nice one, Alan. Yeah, is that like the technical terms then? Yeah. Yeah, I'll have an absinthe for a minute. I've got the whole fucking lot up here. I've got a fake WeaponCollector merchandise cup, which is just one of my stickers. I've got a homemade absinthe spoon. Yes, and before I go too far, that spoon and those are not crack. Before anyone fucking says it. I better not show that for too long, just in case someone does actually think it's something else. No, that's an absinthe spoon, hence the holes, and that is a homemade sugar lump because it cost a lot of money to buy them. So I actually made my own sugar cubes, sugar lumps. It looks like fucking spoon and crack. Last time I got that out and that out, someone actually thought I was doing fucking yes. But it's not. It's an absinthe spoon. I'll show you, Lord Flashlight, in a minute. I'll show you how you're supposed to do... when I've drunk this, I'll show you how you're supposed to do absinthe. Iron Man said, Mike, the room service is terrible in prison. I pressed the button and the hotel staff ran in right and kicked my head in. They threatened to break my fingers one night because we kept ringing it to get a lighter. Yeah, digital. Fuck no, don't say that. Look, I've actually got some up here as well. They actually genuinely are. We're weighing fucking bolts and shit. Oh, those real guns. Don't you start. Don't want the regulars making the show these things. Yeah, in a second, Lord Flash, I'll show you how you're supposed to do it. So the traditional way to drink absinthe. I might put a bit of ice in this because it is a little bit nicer chilled. Normally I have freezing cold water, but I ain't got none. I've got water up here, haven't I? Yeah. Right, so glass, and pay attention to the colour of it as well, because it's quite interesting. So a glass with the spoon on, and then you put your lump of sugar on, which is sugar, I promise you. I had to make these in the oven. I was trying to make sugar cubes, but they came out of sugar lumps. So you put the sugar cube on the spoon with the holes in. Let's put 2 on. Oh, I suddenly got horrendous tinnitus. Gone virtually deaf. That's weird. I get that sometimes though, because I've got a fucking. For those who don't know, I wear a hearing aid. Right. So get the old absinthe open, and then you pour the absinthe over the sugar, and let the sugar dissolve into the drink. So you're supposed to pour that all in first. Saying that, actually no. So you pour that in. Sorry, slightly wrong there. So you pour all the absinthe in. It's not, yeah, this is how you're supposed to do it. So you pour the absinthe in first anyway, and then you're supposed to drip water onto the sugar. So what I'll do, I'll keep pouring little bits of water onto the sugar. But pay attention. You see, it's going cloudy now. That's not the ice. It starts to change colour. No, I've never put a phone up my ass ever, burning sky. Never ever, mate. Yeah. But you'll notice this will start going milky now. So that was the original colour. A green. 70% caliber, 70%. I'll try and show you. This is my I can't keep my hands still, so it's hard for me to show you it. There you go. It's very expensive, absinthe fizz. So I end up getting them in these little those little test tubes of it, because it's about the cheapest you can buy it. You're right, Liam, how you doing, mate? Burning Sky's all right. I think he was just. You got to remember, it is a Saturday night, so people are a bit sort of piss takey, but it's just they don't, you know. That's it, Liam. Liam knows the score. That's it. Like Reiki and Uzo, that's it. It's called the Loosh effect. It's because they're all aniseed based, and aniseed has an oil in it. Yeah, look at it now. Aniseed has an oil in it, and when you put water in with the aniseed, it makes it go milky color. Yeah. Yeah, look at the color of that now. It's hard to tell, but that's not the ice. That's it. That's changed color completely. So you just keep putting. Thank you, Tactical. I appreciate you doing that. Yeah, yeah. I much prefer, you know, most, because you can spot a proper troll a mile away. Sometimes it's worth just a little time out, just to, or even not a timeout, a warning. Just say to them, you know, you're coming across slightly trollish. You know what I mean? That's why I say it sometimes. Sometimes I can't be asked. I'm a little bit more lenient when I'm drunk. But yeah, you do it to colour out now. Completely different colour. So you keep pouring the water in until the sugar is dissolved. When you drink it, it's quite nice. It's if you've drunk any strong aniseed flavoured booze, it's like those, but it's a lot stronger and it has quite a bitter aftertaste. I quite like it, to be honest, but as I said, it's very expensive. These things, which are one shot, cost about, I think they're fucking £3. £3 for a shot. But if you bought 70 millilitres of Absinthe, the cheapest one I've ever found was about £40, £50. Berger said, apparently if you soak cannabis in absinthe overnight, you get drunk when you smoke it. Now that would be interesting to try. Cannabis said, my wife would like to think that after 25 years of marriage, I've driven her to drink. Fuck's sake. Liam said, is absinthe like ouzo? It is, yes. It's stronger. It's a lot stronger than ouzo. And as far as I remember, when I've had ouzo has quite a sweet aftertaste. This doesn't. This is very aniseedy, but has quite a bitter aftertaste, but not unpleasant. £3 would £3, sorry, would probably be about $5.50, maybe $5.50, maybe for one shot, which is expensive buying it at home. Yeah, thank you, Persia. He said, legal disclaimer, anything said in the stream is purely... The fucking flies are in here again. Let me play it. There you go. Disclaimer. Legal disclaimer, anything said in this stream is purely for educational purposes and hypothetical. Exactly. Oh yeah, you know. No, I like to try different boozes, and one of the ones I came to like is Absinthe. I quite like it, but it's very fucking expensive. Cost a fucking fortune. I can't afford. But people will probably say, how's he getting this money for booze? Every time I buy Absinthe, who knows me well enough to know where I buy Absinthe from? Because some of you may know, because I have said, I buy Absinthe, I buy these from one place and one place only, and it comes from one thing only. So there's one thing that pays for this and one website it comes from. Let's see who's paid attention. Iron Man said, there you go, Rex is paying attention. Iron Man said, years back, my friend had a bottle of Bacardi and he put a quarter of skunk in it. Now that would work. That would, yeah. If you put skunk in booze, that would definitely get you stoned. Definitely. Yeah, no, it's from Amazon. What I do when I get my Amazon credit, if there's nothing else I want, I get some of these. Yeah. No, these one, the Persia, you're right about the other booze. When I get random booze, it's from Drink Supermarket, and that'll be donations if someone said get yourself a drink night. But no, the only place I can find them for cheap is Amazon. So the Amazon credit money. Metallic Reality said, I've got a bottle of Absinthe in Cyprus years ago, wrapped it up really well and put it in my suitcase. I was delighted I got it home in one piece. I resorted to using my phone in the end. Virgin said, Alcohol Supermarket, and it's Patreon or babysitting money. That's the other booze. You know when I get the other stuff. Chris said, I might just pop in and say hello, I'm out of it. Oh, nice one, Chris. Nice one, Chris. I've got some other people joining in with that competition, not competition, the Halloween video, so it should be decent now. Right. There you go. That's what I'm gonna drink it like that. I've put the rest of the sugar in because it hadn't all dissolved. Yeah, that's it. Everclear. Everclear is right. So Americans do their percentages slightly different. In American percentages, this would be 140% proof. We do ours. So what we call 40% over here, you would say 80%. Yeah, this would be 140% proof in America. Yeah, so it's sort of Everclear, sort of moonshine kind of percentages. I have tried moonshine, yeah. Moonshine's just basically the last bit of moonshine I had tasted it was like white rum. Depends what you make it out of. I remember getting a litre of lamb's rum duty free for £9. Yeah, £9. Fucking hell. Chris said he's in an abandoned care home. Hopefully you get some good footage. Send it in. Well, that's it. Yeah, you call it proof. We call it what do we call it? ABV. It's alcohol by volume. We call it by volume. But yeah, what we would call 40%, you would say it's 80%, essentially. Liam said, do you like whiskey? No, I've never really been into whiskey. I don't mind it if you can get a decent whiskey, but no, I've never really been into whiskey. You're all good, Bernard Sky. I knew he was joking. I think because your name is reasonably new, it is a little warning to people, right? And this isn't a bad warning. No one's getting told off. But if you're reasonably new to the live streams, I would recommend letting people get to know you first and letting them get to know your name. This is the issue. There's a lot of weird sort of fuckwit freak show trolls about who come on channels and try to fuck them over. So what happens is when we see new names, the mods get suspicious about it. So they try to, because there's quite a few names in tonight who are talking, like regulars, because the chances are you may be a regular, but just haven't ever been on the live streams. So I would recommend if you ever come on a live stream, go a bit light at first till people get to know you. You know what I mean? And then, but that's the only reason there's an issue sometimes is because my mods are trying to protect me basically, especially when I'm drinking. Yeah. Tap said UK versus USA, and you still call it hangover. Iron Man said, Mike, how do you feel about doing a Christmas very drunk special? Well, I think, I'll do a Christmas one. Now that I can go in the Wendy house, I probably could. Yeah, I don't mind doing a late night Christmas one. You know me, I'll definitely be drinking. Because I had to stop at 12 last time. I could go in the Wendy house, do a proper late night, all night. Fucking, go to the next day. Christmas one. Yeah, I'm up for that. Spyro says, it's a shame but true. People are getting crazy. Lord Flashshot said, do you have to go light, Daddy? No, but you know what I mean? Because the issue is there's been a lot of weird shit going on. A fellow YouTuber was getting horrendously fucking trolled. And you never know if when you see new names on here, if that's what's going on. Shut it, Tactical. No, because I'm gonna try to cut down a bit now anyway. Shut it, you. No, because the thing is, even if I am nice pillow, fucking hell, Frank says. I can't remember what I was gonna say now. Now the thing is, when I stop at 12, I never go to bed then. So it'll make no difference how much I drink. It just means how much you see of my drinking. That's the only thing. That's all it is. You'll just see more of my drinking. Yeah. See you later, Chris. Hope it's a good one. Here we go for the old 70% absinthe. I won't be down in it, but I'll tell you what, that is fucking lovely. There's something special about that. You won't want to drink loads of it. But very bitter. I think that's why they put the sugar in afterwards. It's made my lips go slightly numb. You're off, Freddie. Good night, mate. Sorry, I was... yeah, no, sorry, Freddie. Good night, mate. And Chris, good night. Yeah, I'll be on for about another 20 minutes. I'm streaming late. So when this finishes, give me 15. It probably won't even be 15 minutes. Maybe 10 minutes and I'll be back on again. I'll have to stop this one and do a new one. And then we'll do a late night. There's 37 people watching. We'll do a late night one. So and if you're watching this now, the 37 people watching, in about 20 minutes, I'm going to have to stop. But I'll be back in about 15 minutes. So get subscribing quickly. Otherwise, you'll miss it. El Picasso says, someone bought me a pickle shot and I got ticked off because I thought it was a prank. Is that some kind of shot with like a gherkin or what we call them, pickle in it? Jay Topo said, I'm also an amputee that uses walking sticks of similar interests. Well, good on you, Jay. Oh, sorry, Joe. I missed your comment there. Sorry, Joe, because I thought that was a bit of an odd first comment. Sorry. So he said, I've recently subbed because of your affection to the EK Archery Adder and Cobra. I've got a single shot and 7-shot variations. Sorry I missed that. No, nice one, Jay. Oh, yeah. I've got the... Sorry, Jay. I've got the R9 there. Just behind that is the Adder, Cobra Adder. Behind that is the Redback XR. I've got them everywhere, and I've got one here, got one there. Iron Man said, Mike, are you drinking all night till sunlight? Potentially. I don't know. See how long. I was yawning like fuck earlier, so I may fall asleep a couple of times when I come in, but yeah, no offense intended there, Jay. I missed your comment. There was so much going on. I think I was having not a rant, but yeah. So later on, we'll probably listen to a bit of music again if people are on late. I don't know how I'll do it. I may try and play a song through the thing, through this StreamYard, but I've got a feeling it might be easier just to play it on my phone. No, I ain't got to wear earphones. You know what I mean? Burning Sky said, I've calmed now, but I would like to know what you think of HEMA. I've never been into HEMA. But no, trust us. You're all right, Burning Sky. But yeah, there's quite a lot of new names on tonight, and that's why the mods are slightly suspicious. And I appreciate them being like that. But you know, I've never been into HEMA, but yeah, I think it's a valid thing. I don't know. I ain't got much to say on it. I don't know. I've never done it. El Picasso said, you guys have different guns, or at least those don't look like stuff I've seen. Well, that's an AR-15. You must have seen one of those. That's a very rare gun. If you knew what that was, I'd actually say you was a liar. No one has ever come on this stream and ever named that right. Breathe Fire said, got a new air rifle. Hang on. Breathe Fire said, got a new air rifle. SMK CP222.
Ooh, lucky bastard.
Let me just play that again because I wasn't sure what the no, I don't need to. Oh, and also, if anyone wants any advice off of me about drinking,
Bloody fool, you should never mix your drinks.
I've drunk at least 3 different drinks so far. Nope, cannabis, wrong. If you got it right, I'd say you're lying, mate. You're right, Crypto. So in about 40 minutes, say, or half an hour, do you want to join in with one? Does anyone else want to join in on camera? Burning Sky said, my son saw your backdrop and asked how comes you all had those weapons. That's you all. Yeah, I don't know if you can tell. This is a banner. For live streams, I have to cover them up, but they are really there. Yeah, what's this? Hello, Calcifier. How you doing? Oh, you're on later, are you, Peugeot? Fucking nice one. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, I wasn't sure whether you was back on because of nice one. Yeah, I look forward to that. And Crypto, nice. Yeah, there you go. That's just us three. That's good enough for me. Crypto said I had to lift weights, but I've done now. Oh, don't say that. So Crypto, this is Crypto.
Okay, Doki. Well, this is my workout routine.
Oh, and Lord Flashlight's on. That's even better. Nice one, mate. That'd be nice to see you on again. I don't know. I've seen you on camera since. You don't have to come on camera, by the way. But yeah, I've seen you since that Christmas one. Lord Flashlight said went to a local airsoft shop the other day and they had a mare's leg Winchester on the shelf. I had images of me doing the lever action trick shots, turn itself. Yeah, exactly. People kept wanting me to do that with the old Daisy. The whole thing with the Daisy Red Rider, though, it's very it's hard to do. Oh, that's all right. Oh, nice one, Tactical. Yeah, all right. Again, nice one. Excellent. Bernard Scott said, I'll show him that and we'll give him a buzz. But the stuff is really there. But for live streams, you get in trouble now if you have guns on them. You have to be very careful. Caliber said, looks like a very early SAS prototype, SA-80 prototype. Do you know what it actually is? It's called a Chinese model Type 86S bullpup rifle. And it's actually a bullpup version of an AK-47 or an AKM rifle. So that's an AKM type rifle. It's basically a bullpup AK-47. And there was only ever 2,000 imported into America, and then they got banned. So it's quite a rare gun. If you look on YouTube, there's only 2 people, I think 2 or 3 people who've got videos on them. And most of them are me. Right, I may have to have a slash. Fuck it, I'll just go for a slash. Yeah, it's a DIAC. Yeah.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
I hope you are entertained, by the way. I think, Liam, it was a full auto. It's full auto. It's basically full auto. That's what it is. Dan said, what are you up to tomorrow, mate? Not hopefully, but I probably won't go to bed till 6 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock tonight, maybe. I don't know. So nothing. Laying just there, watching the telly all day, longing out. Maybe play a bit of The Last of Us 2, which is the game I'm playing currently. Right, let me have a quick slash. I'm going to do a new intermission video soon because I want something to entertain you while I'm away, not this. But see you in a minute. I'm not sure what it is, Liam. If you look up, I'll tell you why it was banned. Let me look it up. I'll tell you exactly what it is. Yeah. There's me cleaning stuff. Right, so here you go. The Type 86S was designed to export to the United States, where civilian ownership of short-barreled rifles is not permitted. So they're banned because it's a short rifle, automatic rifle, basically. Oh, I'm a pissing fucking master. I'm a piss so quick. People worry about me. It wasn't full auto. It was because it's a full auto short-barreled rifle. Yeah, look it up. Look up the Wikipedia for it. Hang on. I'll show you it here. Right, yeah, I'll just search this. Yeah. But you could actually put a fucking AK-47 drum mag on that if you wanted to. But that Wikipedia will tell you exactly why. That said, I know what Mike's going to be doing tomorrow. Staying in bed, moaning, and occasionally grizzling. He has to get up to go to the bog. I'll tell you what, Zed. I'll let you know tomorrow how bad I am. But I suspect I won't be that bad. Let's say. Jumbo Sabu said, "What do you think of the new Resident Evil?" I've not watched it. I've seen about 2 seconds of it, and I thought it didn't look too bad. I don't mind. I'll be honest with you. It's like a reboot, isn't it? They've gone back. The only thing is, I think if they've done a reboot, I know people always moan like fuck that they want Resident Evil to be like the games, right? The problem is, if you make another film that's exactly the same as the games, I think it's going to be boring because it's the same shit you've seen 100 times. And I don't mean that in a bad way, because I like Resident Evil, but do you need another film that's just the first game again? Probably not. I have seen Internet Firearms Database. I bet you that gun's not on it. Liam said it's not really short barreled. It's just your yeah, exactly. A bullpup. It still has. That's got a full size AK-47 barrel on it. It's just the way it's orientated. Tacticals had to laugh at Twitter this week. I'm back on, and I know when I say that I disappear. Hang on, that's confused me. You may need to explain that. No, I can't work out what you mean there, Tactical. I don't know if I'm missing. I don't know if I'm reading that wrong. Right, I'll be off in 5 minutes, but don't forget, give me 10 minutes and I'll be back on. That's confusing me, Tactical. I've read that 3 times now. It don't make no sense to me. Zed said, if the films were like the games, it would be very boring. They'd spend most of the film going around pushing things. Yeah, exactly. But I'll tell you what, I like all the Resident Evil. I like all the Resident Evil games and films. But the films are just mad. They're just mental shit. Iron Man said, hurry up and get to the Wendy ass, where the fun happens. No, I'm back. Then you disappear. Oh, I get you. Yes. Yeah, no, now I get you. I thought, yes, yeah, you're right. Yeah, I say, yeah, I'm back. And then I had the most horrendous anxiety hangover 2 weeks ago. It was fucking horrendous. That's my own fault though, doing shit that I shouldn't be doing. It's nothing bad. Tactical knows exactly what I'm talking about. And I haven't done nothing bad, have I? But it's just if you know what I'm like, and I'm quite paranoid, and then I get drunk and I do things that I would never do when I was sober, and then I regret it. That said, the Resident Evil animation films, I think I think I've seen 2 or 3 of those, Zed, and I like those as well. It's going down lovely, Rex. I might take the rest of those out and drink the rest of them tonight. Good old shit, that is. It's nice. I'll tell you what, it's nice drink. I've got 4 of them, so I might take the other 3 out tonight. Got loads of shit to drink anyway. Mother said, "I'll join the next stream. I don't know for how much." Caliber says, "Surprise, super surprise." Oh, it is on there, is it? It is on there. Yeah, I didn't think it would be. That's why I mentioned it before. Stay away. Yeah. No, I definitely won't be going on anyone else's anyway tonight. And I appreciate that. And I genuinely do. Anyone, and right, I may moan and I may be a fucking bit of a fucking moody fucking arsehole, right? This is to the mods. But that's just me. But I genuinely do appreciate people looking out for me. That's, yeah, and I appreciate it. Thank you. Lord Flash, I need to wait until Rotundus, the Hawkeye crossbow beaver, goes to bed. That's right. Lord Flash, I'll be on for a while. Don't you worry about that. But I said, lucky you, I want more. I'm back on the. Oh, you're back on that. Oh, shit. Persia's gone to desperation when he's on the peppermint vodka that's been sat in his cupboard for God knows how long. Fuck's sake. Right, I'm going to look into packing up my stuff in a minute. It's all got to go in a bag. Yeah. Let's turn this off. I'll put that away. That was my light, in case you wonder what that was. Lots of mods, I need them. Now, why have I got so many mods? I don't know. Mods are handy. Mods are good. You need mods on live streams. Right, let's take that one. No, I'm gonna sort of get set up now. I'm gonna start. Well, you off, Crypto? I'll be back on in 10 minutes. I'm gonna get my bag ready. Yeah, I look at this bag. Genuinely, this bag is this old. Guess how old this bag is. I'll show you a little bit of it. I'll show you the top of it. Oh no, hang on. No, I spot it. Guess how old this bag is. It is actually really this old. See you in a bit, Crypto. My man said, Mike, fight a T-Rex with a minigun, or a man fighter with glass in your shoes. Oh, or a man with glass in my shoes. I love your questions. I think T-Rex with a minigun potentially. Does a minigun shoot? Is it a 50 caliber minigun? Because I think you'd need that to penetrate a fucking T-Rex's skull. I reckon trying to fight a bloke with glass in his shoes would be an absolute nightmare. That's why I can't understand when you see people go out of their house chasing people with no shoes on. First thing I do is put fucking shit. If I had to go outside, if I heard a noise outside, I would not fuck about just running out there. You're at a massive disadvantage without shoes on. Personally, I would. If you're out in, your garden, it's different if you're on something soft. Yeah. I would say minigun with a fucking T-Rex, but I don't know. I'd probably be dead in about 2 seconds. Does the T-Rex have a minigun? Exactly. There you go. Well, I would like a 50 caliber minigun. That's the only one I'd be confident. Do you know what the weirdest thing of all is, Iron Man? You saying about T-Rexes. I was playing a game earlier where they went to an old abandoned museum, and the thing that the bloke took this girl, who he classes as his daughter, to see was a fucking T-Rex statue. Right, let me just get me other fucking absinthe. Right, do you think I should call my next stream the Fury versus Wilder? I'm probably not bothering it. Oh, and anyone ask any Americans asking about this? I'm not a fan of the Ravens, but my American mate comes from Baltimore. That's the Baltimore Ravens. They're 7.62. Well, I want a 50 caliber one. No, it wasn't Jurassic Park. I was playing The Last of Us 2. But funnily enough, in The Last of Us Part 2, they're actually talking about Jurassic Park. No spoilers for that, by the way. I'd actually block anyone if they do a spoiler for The Last of Us 2. I already know spoilers about it anyway, but what do you reckon, Persia? Should I call it that or not bother? Because the only problem is it might draw in a lot of sort of unwanted attention. People searching for that, basically, to watch for free, innit? I might not bother. Galibus, I'm playing classic. Oh, you know, Borderlands. Is it Borderlands? Is it the Borderlands where they've got something? Borderlands the Handsome Collection. Is that it? I've got that, but I've never played it. It is Borderlands, isn't it? Oh, another one. Get me fucking spoon going. Nearly forgot my vodka. Right, if people are coming on, I'll take my fucking hearing aid out as well. Brazerland, yeah, I'm up for a bit of Brazers. I know all about Brazers. Right, so the only thing I'm going to leave in here is the sake for next time. Yeah, I probably won't bother, in all honesty. I reckon I'll just do a normal one. Fuck it. I can't be asked with the bother of it. We'll try it again one night on a normal night. We'll try it. I man said, I reckon I could drop a T-Rex with a 177 air rifle with glass in my shoe after running 1 mile. What have you been taking tonight? Right. What do I need? Phone. Right, I better go off any second now. Right, I'll be back on in about 10 minutes, all right? So, same channel, it's just I won't be in here. I better call it tonight, it's 5 minutes past. All right? I'm not calling it tonight. I'll be back in a minute. All right? I just need to turn this computer on, set up the live stream, all right? See you in about 10 minutes. Back on it. You off, Zed. You're not coming on the late one. Good night, Zed. Take care, mate. Anyone who's not coming on later, good night. I will be back. I might be back in 5 minutes. It won't be long. Good night. Not good night. See you in a minute.